Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I've got a lipo 360 BBL at Gold's Plastic Surgery, January 19th, 2020. We are now in May 2021. Before I even begin with my experience, let me show you what I look like now. And keep in mind, I still bloat. I still have fibrosis because I was given so many different directions when it comes to putting on my front board, wearing my front board, not wearing my front board. Like the communication between the staff that work at Goals is like one person tells you a banana, the next person tells you no, an apple. Like no one says the same exact thing. Let me show y'all really quickly. I'm sucking it in, right? That could look good. This is what I really look like. I look like this. Okay? Anthony, can you hold the phone up for me? Because so they can really see. Okay? I'm gonna bring the phone down a little bit. Perfect. Okay, so this is what I look like. So my butt looks like. Look like from this side. I'm not sticking it out. I'm standing straight. This is sticking it out. I'm standing straight. Okay? Y'all see this, right? I'm not pregnant. That's fibrosis. That's bloat. When I first went to Gold's Plastic Surgery, I seen their patient coordinator, and she was very nice. She was very friendly. Her name is Rosanna. I'm looking at my paperwork. Her name is Rosanna. And it was no problem there. We spoke about how much it's gonna be, and the doctor was board certified, and I'm gonna be well taken care of. I did ask. I was like, hey, so when do I get to meet my doctor? I have some insecurities. Like my butt has a fat pocket. Let me show ya. This butt right here has like a fat pocket on this side. I don't know if you guys can see it. What I'm wearing. You probably can't see it. I have a fat pocket that I always been really insecure about. That's lumpy and sticks out when I wear dresses. And when I got my BBL, I wanted to make sure that the doctor pays attention to that. So when he puts the fat in, he focused on making everything even and round. On top of the fact that I wanted a fat butt, like I wanted like the nice round perfect body because I'm paying for it. She said, yeah, sure. Once you pay 50% or more of your procedure, you can schedule a meeting with your doctor. No problem. I put my first payment down. I came in like 2 weeks later and gave them half of the full half of like my remaining balance, right? I owe 50% more. The person that was taking my money said, oh no, you don't meet the doctor until the day of your surgery. I'm like, that's not what I was told by my patient coordinator. They was like, no, you will come in a few hours earlier prior to your surgery, and then that's when you meet and talk to your doctor. Makes sense, right? Because it made sense to me. Like if I'm coming in a few hours earlier, it's not just so I could have my fingernails for breakfast, right? Like maybe I'm gonna meet the doctor. He's gonna get to know me, look at my body, and dig in my brain to why I'm here and why I want to get this procedure done, because obviously it has something to do with changing who I am and what will make me happy, right? So I ate that BS up. I ate it up and proceeded and basically made the full payment. I proceeded. I paid everything. All this came out of my pocket. There was no credit. There was no loans. Like none of that. Like it was no credit cards. This was all my hard earned money. Like I paid for it. I even paid for a package, which include wound cleaner, a CBD, whatever, like pain relieving greasy thing. So their fake version of Anacare, styrofoam booty pillow, styrofoam booty pillow, bro. Like, the booty pillow was so trash it didn't make any sense. 2 fajas, which you don't get your faja, and you don't see your faja until after your surgery. And I'm not talking about right after your surgery. When you come in for your lymphatic drainage massage by their masseuse, they're the ones that give you your faja. So you get your faja then. So you can't even say I don't know if this faja is going to work for my procedure, because there's different fajas. There's fajas for tummy tucks, there's fajas for just straight up lipo, and there's specific fajas for BBLs, because you want to compress everything but that ass. That's why you don't sit on it. I'm like, when I tell you, I'm like, look at this. Like, the way I sit. Like, right now, I'm in the bloating stage. So months passed because my surgery date was 3 months from my last payment. It was in January, and I'm excited. The morning of, I'm excited, I'm nervous. I did not look at any videos of getting BBL, getting any type of cosmetic surgery, because I didn't want to scare myself. I know it's going to be painful. I know I'm going to go through some type of turmoil, and the healing's not going to be easy, but I wanted to just basically just go in, get it over with, and it's already done. Like, you ain't no turning back type of situation. Like, I'm that type of personality to just go for it. I'm paying for it right now. Like, I personally feel like I'm paid for it. I went in. They gave me my drugs. They gave me Percocet and something else that was basically make me like I'm there but I'm not there type of situation. And I'm like, before I took my drugs, I'm like, hold up. The people at your other office said that I get to speak with my doctor. Now, how can I talk to my doctor if I'm practically high or out of it? How can I explain to my doctor, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, whatever the hell I'm looking for, and I'm incoherent? They ignored me, because that's a professional thing to do. They said, no, doctor's going to see you in a minute. And I'm like, okay, that's not what I asked, but okay, sure. The doctor's going to see me. I'm guessing the doctor's going to talk to me, right? But I'm going to be high, so I took my pills. They gave it some time for it to have to go in full effect. I went to the room. I believe Dr. Perkins marked me up or whatever, because like I said, I was out of it. Only thing I could mumble out my mouth was, I want a big butt. I was like, I just want a big butt. And he's like, no problem. And I just basically put all my trust into him, because that's what we do. We expect doctors to have some type of medical ethics and do their job in the best. Oh my God, I'm so upset. I'm stumbling on my words. In the favor of the patient, right? Well, I get on this table. I kid you not. When he was putting the incisions in me, I kid you not, I felt it. I felt it going in and out of my skin. I didn't want to get paralyzed, so I'm holding on to the bed as hard as I can, moaning because it was painful. I'm in pain. He's telling me to be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. If you don't stop making all that noise, I'm gonna stop your procedure. He was like, give her some laughing gas. He gave me a mask. I laughed, not because of the laughing gas, but because I couldn't get nothing out. I was sucking for my dear life. No gas was coming out that laughing gas. He took it away. Right? He says it again. If you don't stop making those noises, I'm gonna stop your procedure. I'm like, please don't stop. Please don't stop. I'm trying my best to to contain the pain that I'm feeling, because it was painful for me with the drugs. he stopped my procedure. I think we were done in like, no lie, like in 20 minutes. It was fast. Like we were done fast. I'm thinking this is gonna be like a good 45 minutes or whatever time, but something longer than 20, right? He was like, we're done. So I'm like, I don't know if we're done because you're upset that I wouldn't shut up, or we're done because you're just that good, you busted out. I was like, did you take all the fat out? Are we done? He's like, look over there. He showed me the jar, and it was like a whole bunch of fat in there. So I'm assuming like, yeah, like, okay, he did his thing. And I'm gonna come out here looking contoured galore. He gives me this like white compressing like band-aid. It's not really like a faja, but it was just something to wrap me around for now. And when I came in the next day, I would get my lymphatic drainage massages. And my package also included a front board and a back board, by the way, which the front board and the back board were really good quality. Like those were good things that package that I got. But I could also get it on my own online. And the package also the package I bought at the time was, my procedure was 5,000. There was the package that I bought was 1,650, which include a front board, back board, 2 fajas, their version of Anacare cream, a CBD grease that was supposed to be a pain reliever as well. One of those pee urinal thingies that you put in between your faja so you can use the bathrooms without having to take your faja off. And the booty pillow, the terrible booty pillow. That's what I got. Oh, and wound washer, which I did not use the wound cleaner because the seal was broken. The wound cleaner they gave me, when I went home, I realized the seal was broken, and I just went to CVS and bought myself another one because I just didn't trust it. Like, I'm not going to put something on me that don't have a seal on it. Sorry. I don't know. I went in for my lymphatic drainage massage. I kid you not. You could touch me like this. That hurt. And your body, when I tell you, your body will be in so much agony with your first drainage. Like, for me, it was so painful. So painful. Like, I was taking it because I had no choice, but baby, it's like I couldn't wait for it to be over. I did my massage. They gave me my faja. My faja, though, compressed me, but it was also compressing my butt. And I said, I was like, they gave me one faja. I was like, why is this on my butt like that when I'm not even supposed to sit on it, but my butt is also like pretty compressed or whatever. They was like, oh no, you'll be fine. I threw the faja out. I wish I had it to show you guys what I threw it out. I ordered new fajas later on at curvygal.com. Their fajas does not compress your booty. It's really amazing. They have really good quality fajas. When I asked about my second one, because I paid for 2, remember? They said, we're not going to give it to you until your swelling goes down, and then we'll give you your second faja. So I was like, okay, whatever. I originally paid, which also included my package. I keep forgetting about this package. It came with like, I believe, 8 or 10 massages. So I originally paid for 8 or 10 massages as well. And I ended up buying more because my swelling was like, I was hard as a board, and I was swelling up like crazy. When I came in for the second day of my massage, I got my front and my back board. I'm gonna call this woman Miss S. She is the manager or the head masseuse person at the Harlem location. She specifically told me to sleep with my front and my back board on only 2 days from being out of surgery. I don't know any better. I'm going to listen to whatever they tell me to do. Whatever they tell me to do, I'm going to get it done. That's what I did. I did not allow myself to properly drain. Like, you know how you see people when they get their BBLs and they in their fajas and they're like bleeding everywhere? That was not me. You know why that wasn't me? Because I later on found out was because I was compressing my wounds as well and now allowing myself to drain naturally because I was sleeping with my front and my backboard on and not taking it off. I was sleeping with it and I was running it throughout the freaking day and not taking it off only 2 days out of surgery. I was not supposed to do that, especially when you start draining, because you want to prevent from getting hard and solid, because that's gonna be a longer process for you to heal. I know this now because obviously, like, I had to go through hell to understand why the hell I went through hell in the first place. I've reached out to goals, and I said, listen, I'm in a lot of pain. Whenever I get my massages done, I'm in there screaming, I'm in there crying, and I'm assuming, like I said, I'm thinking this is all normal, this is all natural. This is what people go through when they get surgery done. And it'll get better with each massage. It took some time for it to get better. It took it took several months for it to even get better. And then there was times where it's like, some even now, like when I don't have my faja on and I'm over a year, my fibrosis hurts. I gotta put my faja on it, or it's just uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. My butt, for in my opinion, could have been better if I was able to have an actual consultation with my doctor. They take that away from you. If you want to go to goals and get your body done, do not expect to speak with your doctor. Your doctor's gonna do what the hell they feel like doing, how they see fit with your body, even though you pay for it. No one's gonna tell you, you know what? We need to take away upper body fat. We need to take away your lower back fat, whatever extra fat besides the ones you're paying for, because this will make you more proportion. It's gonna be extra amount of dollars. That's what a patient coordinator is supposed to do. But no, instead they give you the free options and don't really tell you, okay, well, if you do this will make it much better, but it's going to cost X, Y, and Z dollars. Because that would discourage you from moving forward, because you're no longer looking at the original rate. You're looking at a upsell. But it's facts though. Like, if I needed it, I will pay for it. Like, that's just me. Like, if I needed to get my upper body fat taken out, I will, because then I want to have this right here. Like, I don't like that. I wrote these people an email and they ghost me. Goals literally ghost me. I had to beg them for my follow-up visit with my doctor, which you're supposed to have 3 months post-op. Finally, they get back to me. I go in because of COVID. I guess everything's is slightly different, and I don't know if they didn't put my appointment in or communicate with Dr. Perkins. But when I went in, they told me, "Oh, we're gonna have to reschedule you because Dr. Perkins did not know that you was coming in for a follow up." You wasted my time, but whatever. Let's reschedule the appointment, because I want to make sure that I'm healing properly and everything is going well, and that I don't need anything more to be done or do anything extra to make sure that I'm okay. Right? Don't we all? Follow a visit 2. I go in. They tell me, "Oh, we're gonna have you speak with Mrs. S. My bad, Mrs. S. about your follow up." I know you're not about to tell me the masseuse manager downstairs it's gonna talk to me instead of my doctor, the one that did my procedure. I know you lying. Bro, when I tell you I was pissed, I was like, I just paid you a hell lot of money. On top of the massages that came in my package, I paid for more on top of that. For you to tell me that I can't speak with my doctor, not before my surgery and not after my surgery. The only time I get to see my doctor is when I'm freaking drugged out my mind and he's touching my body and doing what the hell he want, and then I'll never see him again, kind of like Santa Claus, I guess. Are you kidding me? It took me to flip out on him for him to reschedule another appointment so I could see my doctor, so he could follow up with me and tell me, okay, you're doing great here. This is what's gonna happen to you. This is what you need to do moving forward. Whatever, whatever, whatever. I finally see my doctor, and this is when I finally get to tell him. I said, thank you for my procedure, but I have this weird pocket fat on my butt, and I showed this to him. And I said, my biggest concern, this is one of the main reasons of getting my body done, was to even out my butt and to get rid of that fat pocket. He said, okay, we could schedule you for a revision. He signed the paper. He said, here, take this to the other office and we'll set you up for your revision. Okay. I take it to the other office. I said, here, Dr. Perkins wants to schedule me for a revision. If I need anything done, my back fat, if wasn't taken out, if I have to pay extra for that, it's fine. They gave me the price. I said, great. For some weird reason, they couldn't schedule the appointment. They took the paperwork and they told me someone will call and email me to follow up with me about my revision. And I'll be all set. Fine. I should have took a copy of that document. That's my fault. But you know what? Like I said, I have trust in medical ethics. I expected them to be professionals. You're not getting that at goals. You're not getting any professionals at goals. Let's be very freaking clear. Very, very clear. A week goes by. 2 weeks go by. I reach out to them via email. No follow-up. No follow-up email. I reach out to them again. No follow-up email. Let me see my computer so I can pull up the email and read out. No. Hold up. So I can pull up the email and read to you guys what I said to them. One second. I look a mess. I am home. Just piss. Piss, 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 piss. Okay. I'm finna read to y'all what I wrote to them. But basically, I was talking to myself. All right. I'm gonna call her Miss B. This is what I wrote. Hi, B. I hope all is well. I would like to thank you for sharing your time with me to hear about my surgery experience. I appreciate you assisting me with scheduling my 3-month follow-up with Dr. Perkins and 1-month follow-up with Miss S. I look forward to receiving a copy of any medical records as requested from our conversation. I was requesting to see how much fat did they put in my butt because I felt like my butt looked the same. I did not feel like anything changed in my butt. If they put enough in there for me to have the butt that I'm looking for, or was it the faja that they gave me that basically squeezed the life out the butt that I paid for? I don't know. We will never know. I am highly concerned about the outcome of my procedure results. As I previously mentioned in person, I was not given any opportunity to meet with my surgeon. I was first told that I must make a minimum payment towards my service before I can meet with my surgeon. When I complete the required procedure payment, I was then told that I don't need to see my surgeon prior to my procedure. I'm getting told a lot of things. When I inquired why, I was reassured that I will have additional time to meet with my surgeon hours before my surgery. This is me talking to them. Like, I'm telling them everything I'm telling y'all. Unfortunately, I didn't receive any opportunity to express to Mr. Perkins any questions or concerns I may have regarding my expectations and possible experience. My results will be unknown to me because I have no voice on how I would like to address my physical insecurities. I understand that I am a little over 1 week post-op, but my butt looks the same and there is no dramatic difference. I hope in due time that I can see a change in my buttock size and shape. What I am able to see now is what I was promised when signing up for and paying for my Lipo 360 BBL. Only thing I was able to see was me being in like the swellage from me getting a procedure done. So that, like, obviously I got the surgery, then I could see that. Like, I'm able to see that, but I'm not able to see the results. So I'm thinking in my mind, I'm fresh off the table, I'm swollen, ain't nothing to see. Like, I'm moving too fast, right? Obviously, I got surgery. Mr. Perkins' mannerisms was unacceptable. His tone was rude, and several times he threatened to stop my procedure. That to me was unprofessional ethics. Like, I'm sorry, like, you do not tell a paying customer that you're gonna stop their procedure because they're making noises that you don't like. I think it comes with the job. If you are doing a procedure with someone that is not under, and they can feel the pain, if either slow down and stop being so freaking aggressive, or calm the client down. But don't say, "Oh, I'm gonna just stop." That's my preference. That's my personal opinion. I found myself repeatedly apologizing in hopes of him not stopping my procedure. There was moments where he asked his assistant to give me laughing gas. There was no laughing gas administered, no matter how hard I tried to breathe it in. He eventually took the tube away from me and repeatedly instructed me to be quiet or he will stop. I tried my best to endure the pain as much as I can quietly. They have these emails I'm about to read to y'all. And hopefully they see this because I really don't care. At this point, they don't care about me, so why would I care about them? I understand that I am over 1 week post-op, but my butt looks the same. Oh, I read that part already. All right. Because of his high status with Anglo surgery, I had high hopes of a great experience, but because of how I was treated, I began to feel unsure of how qualified Mr. Perkins is. My reasoning for picking him as my surgeon was because I was led to believe he was a highly qualified. I was told and read on the business website he was board certified. I took upon myself to research Mr. Perkins because of my mistreatment. To my shock, I was unable to find any board certification for Mr. Perkins. I'm not saying he's a bad doctor. But why put on your website that the man is board certified when he's not? Why? Y'all could go do y'all research right now and leave it in the comments if he is. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But y'all go ahead though. At the present time, a revision is at the present time a revision is not possible for me because I'm fresh out of surgery, which makes sense. I manage my own business. I cannot afford to take any more time off from self-employment. I am sacrificing a lot of time away from my business already that I cannot afford. And as a business person, as any business person can understand, like your time is money. Period. Like you have clients, you have packages, whatever you have going on, you need to get back to work because you don't have somebody else writing you a check. You are the person that writes your checks. She doesn't respond to that one. Here's me again. I want to be able to speak about my experience, but first I would like to bring some concerns to your attention again. To begin with, when I met with Dr. Perkins for my post-op appointment, he approved me for a revision because of my butt has a lump of fat that sits on my upper butt cheek. When I went to billing and gave the young lady the approved document from Dr. Perkins, I was told someone would be in touch with me the following day for pricing. No one ever reached out to me, nor was I able to connect with anyone. When I called due to COVID-19 quarantine, I assume maybe when things settle, someone will follow up with me. This is my final attempt trying to get my situation resolved. I am 11 months post-op and I am still swelling up in my abdomen, lower back, and sides. Is this normal or should I seek medical care? I'm just concerned. Like, I'm 11 months post-op. Why am I still in pain? Is this okay? Like, this is your professional field. If you do not know the answer, you seek the professionals around you to get the answer to get back to the client. Because if it's not okay, then you need to tell me to take my butt to the emergency room. I truly hate my results and I try my best to trust the process. Please let me know what are the next steps for me to take so we can start to resolve my concerns. As written in my contract, I am reaching out to you first about any concerns before publicly speaking of any issues and experience. I hope you enjoy your holiday. I look forward to hearing from you soon. That was my final email. She ghosted me. Like, she literally ghosted me. Like, she did not reply to me after that. I've called them. They'll see my number, I swear to God, and they would hang up. I am in a gym. I am paying for a personal trainer. The reason why I look even halfway decent is because I work out and not on my own, but with a personal trainer. If it wasn't for that, I'd probably look way worse. Save your money. Because you're worth more than what gold could ever offer you. You're worth a professional experience. You're worth meeting your doctor and having a relationship with your doctor before going in so he can know or she can know what are your concerns and what are you going for. You're worth a staff that cares about you. Not just, okay, you paid the money, you paid the deposit, whatever it is. Okay, we don't care about you no more. Like, goals give me some vibes in Jim Crow era. If y'all know what Sambo is, look it up. It's a bunch of African Americans being a yes man to basically their white superiors. They see their own people in there getting hurt or mistreated or led in the wrong direction, and they don't give a damn neither. It's all about the fast money for them. It's all about the fast money for them. They do not care about you. You are lucky if you come out of there with your results. My stomach still bloats. I wear my front board, my back board, my faja. I am over a year post-op. I'm in the gym. I work out with a personal trainer. I'm doing everything in my power to even get myself to where I can be happy. And I'm going to get a revision. I'm going to get it, but not at goals. I'm just going to pay all over again somewhere else, and I have more experience on how to care for myself, because guess what? Goals is not going to tell you what to do. Yes, they're going to tell you to exercise and to eat properly and to stay away from alcohol, but they're not going to give you any more information than that. You're not. Comment below if you have any questions, because I will make a part 2, because I have made a video before my surgery, a before video, which I will be posting, and how happy I was, how excited I was. I'm going to goals. I'm getting my body done. Like, I'm hyped. The energy is here. And it's going to show you guys what's in my kit and what the stuff that I got and the things that I went out and got on my own. I want to show y'all my incisions, bro. I want to show you how thick and big my incisions are. Like, give me a second. I need to show y'all. Look, I'm a potato. I need to show y'all real quick. My incisions. Hold up. Okay. See? Come get the camera. Alright, can you see the incision in the camera? Do y'all see how big that is? Do y'all see how big that is? See the side? Alright, I'll be back. I ain't sure about that, right? Okay, I'm back. Ugh. But yeah. That's my experience at goals. Do I think my doctor could have been more professional? Yes. Do I think the goals team could be more professional and handle my situation better? Yes. Do I think that they should put out prices if things cost more and have clear communication with their clients? Very much so, yes. Very much so, yes. And you want to talk about these massages? These massages about when you go downstairs to go to goals to get your massages done, the time varies. It depends if they're busy. Because if they're booked and busy where they have a bunch of clients lined up waiting for massages, your massage is going to be 10 to 15 minutes. Because they need to get people in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And when I brought it to Mrs. S' attention, you know what she said? This is not a regular massage, sweetie. This is a medical massage. Like, do I look stupid to you? You don't think I see all the people outside? And why are you over here trying to like you guys overbooked? So right now you're just trying to squeeze people in? Y'all go to Bella Images. Go to Bella Images and get your massages done. They will give you a full 45 minutes and really sit there and massage the hell out of you. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. So if my body starts looking good and like next year or the year after that, it's because of the hard work that I'm putting in the gym with my personal trainer, working on myself. It has nothing to do with the botched job that I got at Goals. Because I looked worse than this. Thank y'all for hearing my event. Thank y'all for coming to my page. I hope I was able to bring some light to the situation and save anybody some money, and also save some lives, because I've heard they have a lot of deaths, and I'm lucky to be alive. And that was another reason why I didn't pursue my revision with them, is because if a professional medical company can ghost you regarding any concerns that you may have, I wouldn't go back there for anything. I'm not. Because if y'all bold enough to do that, like, what y'all gonna do to me when I'm on the table under the knife? I no longer have trust in you. I no longer will tell anyone to go there and trust you. I do not trust Goals with anybody. I want to recommend my enemy to go there. I wouldn't. Because that would be straight evil. That would be evil. Y'all see that price tag, and not just a price tag, because I didn't see the price tag. I saw convenience. I'm from New York. Why not go get my body done in my backyard instead of hopping on a plane and going somewhere else and then flying back home and recovering back? Like, why not do everything in your own backyard? Why not? It wasn't the money for me. It was a straight convenience. They got a lot of explaining to do, and they don't answer for nobody. So all I can tell y'all is, don't be like me. Don't just go in there blind. Well, if you're looking at this video, you're not. Save your money, because it's not worth it. And invest with another doctor. Invest in the hotel. Invest in whoever doctor that's on a flight. Invest, because now I'm about to pay twice, which is more expensive and more time wasted. Wow. Like, seriously. This is not even like fat. This is like fibrosis. And I tell you, like, this shit gets hard. Like, can I even compare it to a bear belly? Like, you know how some people drink a lot of beer, they have like that hard stomach? Can I even say that? I don't even know what to compare it to. I don't know if I can say that or not say that. But I know it's because of my procedure. Thank y'all for coming to my page. Thank y'all for hearing me out. And for anyone that's saying, oh, well, you need to hit the gym. Why people get surgery done? Y'all could move around, because you cannot get every freaking goal that you want perfectly at the gym. Yes, you will lose weight. Yes, your butt might get a little perky, but you're not going to have that pad out that you're looking for. Like, not everything could be achieved at the gym. That's why plastic surgery helps a lot. I don't have saggy skin, but if someone has saggy skin, the gym is not going to help with that. A tummy tuck will help with that. I'm looking forward to reading y'all comments, y'all.